Hey everyone, Julia from Sunday Sounds here. In this video, we're going to take a look at our song-specific patch designed in the style of the song you see on the screen. I'm going to demonstrate this song patch in its original key and at its original tempo. You can change the key you play or hear the song patch in by using Easy Transpose, and you can change the tempo as well. Details on how to adjust both the key and the tempo are included in your download. For this video, I'll be demonstrating the MainStage version of this song-specific patch. If you purchase the Ableton Live version, you'll be able to use this video to follow along just the same, seeing as the hand positions, song sections, layer ranges, and sound of the patch are the same. In MainStage, you'll use your mod wheel to move through the various song sections. In Ableton, you'll use the macro knob labeled Song Section. Be sure to check out the full demo video for this song patch to see all the parts and sections in order and how we move the song section control throughout the song. This song patch has piano, strings, organ, synth, and bass all triggered in the left-hand range, which stretches from here up to here. You'll have some sounds triggered in this lowest octave that aren't triggered in this upper octave. And in this upper octave is where you'll find your chords triggered. Then there's a piano sound from this note all the way up the rest of the keys. When the song section control is at halfway or above, you'll hear some additional sounds from this note up. Then you'll hear a high string sound come in as you increase the song section control. You'll start the song with the song section control all the way down for your intro, verses, down chorus, turnaround, interlude, and refrain. At halfway is the turnaround and the bridge. And all the way up is the big chorus. And remember that whether you're in MainStage or Ableton Live, these positions are the same. For the verses, you'll have the song section control all the way down. You'll play single notes in the high octave of your left hand range and very simple chords in your right hand, meaning I like to play 1 or 2 notes for my chords. Here's how I like to voice the chords for this section. Keep in mind the piano sound does stretch all the way up these keys, so you can voice your chords differently if you'd like. The second time you play the verse, you will only play 2 chords rather than 3, so you'll drop out this 5 chord. So for that 4 chord, I like to add in this note as well, just to add a little bit of difference and make it more interesting. Then the final time you play the 4 chord, you'll bring in the low octave of the left hand. And that helps to lead into the chorus. You do play the verse later in the song. For this part, you'll also have the song section control all the way down, play single notes in the high octave of your left hand, and simple chords in your right hand. There is an additional chord that you don't play previously in the song, and this is the minor 2. So this is how I like to play this verse. For the chorus, you'll have the song section control all the way down. You'll play octaves in the left hand and simple chords in the right hand. I like to play these chords pretty much the same way as in the verse, just playing 1 or 2 notes, keeping them right around this middle C range. And the chords are the same as the verse as well. You'll start with the 1, move to the 5, and then to the 4. The second time you play the chorus, you'll play everything the exact same way. Then later in the song, you'll play a big chorus. For this part, you'll have the song section control all the way up. You will play octaves in your left hand, and you'll play a piano lead up high. Here's what the piano lead sounds like. I'll play it one more time slowly. So I like to think of this part as 2 separate lead lines you're playing at the same time. The first one triggers most of those synth and string sounds, and it sounds like this. Then the second part is the filler notes, and that's these notes down here. You play them on the offbeats. So, put together, it sounds like this. Now, while you're playing this part, you also want to make sure that you play the pedal in a specific way. You do not want to hold down the pedal the entire time, because if you do, the upper part will get muddy, like this. And that's just too much sound to have at the same time. So you do want to refresh the pedal, but you don't want to refresh it every note. You want to refresh it every other note. So each time you play a new note in this upper range is when you'll refresh it. So I will play my first note and then this chord pairing, and then I will refresh the pedal. So here that is one more time, a little bit faster. So then with the left hand, that sounds like this. So I do want to note one thing I do modify for this part is because the left hand moves on the 4 of the second measure down to the next chord. I like to drop out that last note in the right hand. So I'll play it again slowly so you can see that. This just helps to make the pedal refreshing a little bit easier. So if you notice, I dropped out that last note of the riff. That way I can move the left hand down to that 5 chord and refresh the pedal then without it dropping the notes of the string and the brass synth sounds that I'm playing up here. I'll play it one more time slowly. For the turnaround, you'll have the song section control all the way down. You'll play octaves in the left hand, and you'll play a short piano riff this first time. Here's what the piano riff sounds like. Here it is with both hands. The next time you play the turnaround, you'll have the song section control at halfway. You'll play octaves in the left hand, and you're going to play a piano lead in the right hand. Now this piano lead is similar to the one that we just learned for the big chorus, but you're only going to be playing the upper part of the riff, if you remember how we broke it down. This is what that sounds like. You're also going to play through the chord progression 2 times. So here's what it sounds like all together. So you'll play that through 2 times total. The next time you play this part, it's called the breakdown, but everything is played pretty much the same way. You'll bring the song section control to halfway. You'll play octaves in the left hand. You're going to play that piano lead, but just bring it down 1 octave. So just watch for that part in the demo. For the bridge, you'll have the song section control at halfway. You'll play octaves in the left hand, and you're going to play the piano lead that we learned from the big chorus. Just for a refresher, here's what it sounds like. If you haven't watched the chorus section of the tutorial yet, I recommend going to that section and watching how we break down this right hand part. I'll play it slowly with both hands for you. And here it is at tempo. You'll play through this chord progression a total of 4 times, then you'll hold out the last chord, that 4 chord, for an extra measure at the very end. Again, just watch for this part in the demo. At the very end of the song, there's an interlude and a refrain section. The interlude starts by having the song section control all the way down, playing single notes in the upper octave of your left hand and simple chords in your right hand. You'll play 1 time through the chord progression just like this. And this is the same chord progression we've played for the majority of the song, the 1, 5, 4. The second time through the chord progression, your right hand is going to play a piano riff up high. Here's what it sounds like. So here is that riff with both hands. Then as you continue on into the refrain, you're going to play that same piano riff in the right hand with the chords in the left hand. I do also recommend that you play this part soft in the left hand because you are triggering chords, so just don't play those notes very hard. So here's the refrain all the way through. Be sure to watch the full demo to see all these parts in order and how we move the song section control throughout the song. Song-specific patches work best in the Sunday Keys template for MainStage and Ableton Live. Sunday Keys gives you all the sounds and tools you need to play live worship keys, and all of our song-specific patches integrate seamlessly with Sunday Keys. You can learn all about Sunday Keys for MainStage and Ableton Live on our website. Thanks for checking out this song-specific patch. I'm Julia with Sunday Sounds, and I'll see you next time.